There's a very well-known quote that most of us, I'm sure, have heard of before, which says, "Nothing worthwhile is gained without sacrifice." Now, these are wise words spoken by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and it's a concept that I'm sure we all are familiar with. I mean, we all understand that in order to obtain anything in life that we're seeking after, it's going to require us to make some sacrifices. But although this is a concept that I'm sure we're familiar with, there's still a very dangerous way of thinking we can fall into if we're not careful. You see, I remember when I was getting back into school after my son was born, I was excited because I had the opportunity to finish what I started. And so I put it on myself that not only was I going to finish, but I was going to finish strong. But I remember the moment the semester started, so did the sacrifices. You see, I'm a big family man. I thrive around being around my family and friends. And I remember that I started to miss out on events, going out to dinner, to the movies, and doing things with family because I had to be home to prepare for a big test or a paper. And I remember I started to get very discouraged because a guy started to get to me and mess with my mind that I had to question myself, is this something I really wanted? And I thought to myself, and I was like, you know what, I can't give up now, I've come too far. And so I remember that I continued to push forward and I continued to make those sacrifices. And then I remember what the defining moment was for me. It was the day that I graduated. I remember walking across that stage with my finger to the sky, thanking God for the opportunity to be here. But when I took a moment to look back, I realized it was those sacrifices that I made that afforded me the opportunity to see this dream come to pass. You see, not only did I graduate top of my class, and then I realized what sacrifice will do for you. You see, oftentimes when we're making those sacrifices, it's not easy. But what we need to realize is a sacrifice is not you missing out, it's you making room. You're making room for whatever it is you're trying to usher into your life, whatever blessing. You see, I believe some of you right now, you're watching me and you're thinking about all these sacrifices. Maybe some of you are going through that season of discouragement because you feel like you're giving, and you're seeing nothing in return. I'm here to tell you that the Bible declares in Psalms 126, which says, those who plant in tears will harvest with shouts of joy. They weep as they sow their seed, but they rejoice when they return with the harvest. What does that mean? It means that to keep pushing, keep making those sacrifices. You're not missing out. You're just simply making room.